Hello, beautiful people. This is not an apple. This is not a grape. This is a banana. And so here's the first interview with the Portland Trail.
Hello, I'm the general manager for the Portland Trailblazers, and I'd like to thank you for meeting with us. We have a pair of picks in the lottery at the 6th and 11th slots, and would like to ask you a few questions. This question is a tough one to ask, as there really isn't a right or wrong answer. Over the last couple of years, we've had entire seasons washed out by insurmountable injuries. As a franchise, we're becoming more conscious on injury histories and what that means for our draft picks. What can you tell us about your injury history, and more importantly, your ability to play through pain?
So what I'm thinking here is that injuries have never held me back, just to impress the coach.
I've been pretty healthy my whole life. I've suffered some twists, some sprains, typical kid stuff. The important thing is that I never let it bring me down or hold me back. It's never stopped me from going out and doing what I've wanted to do.
Next question. Talk about what you have to improve on as you make the jump to the next level. We'd like to see what you think about your game as a whole.
Well, for this guy, I just want to get his rebounding up, etc. So they don't have one, so I'm just going to say I don't know yet. Just so you know.
Honestly, I don't think I'll really know till I get there. People always say the game is faster, the players are smarter, stronger. That doesn't really mean much to me until I can see the differences firsthand. You feel me?
I think that worked pretty well. I hope I get them with my 6th or 11th pick.
Okay then, I think we got what we needed. Appreciate you taking the time to meet with us. Good game out there tonight, son. I'm the GM of the Raptors, and I must say I was impressed with your performance. We have the 8th pick of the draft and are looking for someone to be the face of our franchise. We'd like to ask you a couple questions and get a feel of how well you'd fit in with us. We feel like we have a great young core in Bargnani and now Valanciunas coming over from Europe. We might not turn things around immediately, but if we can add another great young talent, we'll be a team to contend with in a short time. Are you willing to be part of a developing process for a few seasons, even if that means losing your fair share of games?
When I saw the options, I was just like, what? I'm not going to pick anything, but no way, YOLO.
I didn't come to the NBA to be happy about losing. Honestly, the way I see it, it's now or never. YOLO, baby. I just don't see myself being happy in Toronto and suggest that you look elsewhere in this draft, man.
Like I said, you only live once.
All right then, one more. How important is it for you to be a lottery pick in the draft?
What I'm thinking is that I just want to go to the right team,
Honestly, I don't really care. I'm more concerned with going to the right team than I am going as high as possible. I want to play for someone who's going to utilize me to the best of my abilities. Someone who's going to use me to put the team into a position to win games. You heard?
I appreciate your honesty answering my questions. Best of luck to you in the draft.
Hello and nice to meet you. I'm the Director of Player Personnel for the Rockets. We are strongly considering drafting you with the 12th pick in the upcoming draft, but we'd first like to ask a couple questions about how you'd fit in here before we take that step. First question. This is a question we ask all our potential draftees, and I want you to answer it as honestly as possible. Where do you see your career going? What do you hope to achieve out of your career? Ultimately, what do you want your legacy to be?
Now, a power forward is a really hard position to get the best best in the game, so I'm just going to say I want to be the best I can be.
Wow. Okay. So I want my career to go wherever it takes me. As cliche as that sounds. Ultimately, I want to be the best basketball player and best team player I can be. At the end of the day, that's really all I can ever ask out of myself. I want to be remembered as someone who gave 110% every time he set foot on the court.
Okay, last question. If you were a GM, where would you draft yourself in this draft?
There are a lot of really good players in this draft, so I'm just going to think the lottery. Just to,
It'd be a real honor to go lotto, know what I mean? As a player, you work your entire life for this day. You dream of putting on that hat, walking up to the podium and shaking Mr. Stern's hand. To be recognized as one of the first players drafted, that's a reward I definitely want for all the work I've put towards this.
Okay, I think I've heard all I needed to hear for now. You're definitely someone we can use on our team. Now we just need you to be available when it's our turn to pick.
Now it looks like I'm gonna be projected number 11th. Everyone's kind of going like up or down, like once we go down a little more. I was just looking at Anthony Davis's unibrow, but you see here Harrison Barnes 6, Damian Lillard 7, Austin Rivers 8, Andre Drummond 9, Terrence Ross 10, and then me 11th. So let's get on to the draft.
Good evening and welcome to the 2012 NBA Draft. For 60 of the world's most talented and dedicated young players, tonight marks the culmination of years of hard work as their dream of playing in the NBA moves closer to reality. To all of the fans watching around the world and to those here with us tonight, thank you for joining us. And now to the task at hand. With the first pick in the 2012 NBA Draft, the New Orleans Hornets select Anthony Davis from the University of Kentucky.
So obviously not me. No, the people are not selecting
With
me.
the second pick
now
in
the
the
next pick
2012
goes
NBA
to
Draft, the
Charlotte, and they
select
are about
Michael
to pick
Kidd Gilchrist from the University
Michael
of
Kidd
Kentucky.
Gilchrist. Not me either.
With the third pick in the 2012 NBA Draft, the Washington Wizards select Bradley Beal from the University of Florida. With the fourth pick in the 2012 NBA Draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers select Dion Waiters from Syracuse University. With the fifth pick in the 2012 NBA Draft, the Sacramento Kings select Thomas Robinson from the University of Kansas.
Now up next is Portland. They have the 6th and the 11th. I was one of the teams that they liked.
In the 2012
So let's see if it's
NBA
me.
Draft, the Portland Trailblazers select Damian Lillard from Weber State University.
Not me. So I still got Toronto at number 8,
With the seventh pick
Houston
in
at
the
number
2012
12,
NBA
and
Draft,
Portland at number 11. Let's
the
see
Golden
who
State Warriors select
Toronto
Harrison
and
Barnes
Golden
from
State.
the University of North Carolina. With the 8th pick in the 2012 NBA Draft, the Toronto Raptors select Terrence Ross from the University of Washington.
No surprise there. YOLO, man. I don't want to go to a bad
With the
team.
9th pick
so
in the
that
2012
YOLO.
NBA Draft, the Detroit Pistons select Andre Drummond from the University of Connecticut. With the 10th pick in the 2012 NBA Draft, the New Orleans Hornets select Austin Rivers from Duke University. With the 11th pick in the 2012 NBA Draft, the Portland Trailblazers select Myers Leonard
Next up is Portland
from the University
or
of Illinois.
Houston. They didn't pick me at 11, but I think we all
With the
know what's
12th
going to
pick in the
happen.
2012
I'm going to
NBA
get picked
Draft,
at number 12.
The Houston Rockets select the 20-year-old power forward from Brigham Young University.
This is the moment. This is the moment that I've always been waiting for ever since I was a little kid. It's a dawn of a new era. So Houston's where I'm going. I feel like that's a very good spot for me to go to. I got the contract negotiations. I got 500 VC per year. So they want me to provide valuable minutes off the bench. And right off the bat, I get a introduction billboard. Daniel, I can't begin to tell you how excited we are that you're part of this team. We've gotten started a new campaign called He's Got Next on the billboards around town, completely centered around your arrival. Please take a look. Daniel Banana, He's Got Next. Tickets, visit rockets.com. I looked pretty hot over there. And so I will see you guys later for my first game. First I have to pick a handle, so I'm just going to go with the banana. So yeah, guys, I will talk to you later.